Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about how your boy Joe Biden just ended female sports as we once knew it. Oh man. Now, as President of the United States of America, one of Joe Biden's first executive orders was to allow trans women into women's sports, effectively ending women's sports. Now, when I first heard the news, I laughed. Because I said, you know what, this is what you wanted. This is exactly what America wanted. This is the nigga that you voted in. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't even say that word because I'm not black. But my point stands. This is the guy that you wanted in to be your president. Now, you hated Trump so much. He was such a racist and a bigot that you just wanted him out by any means necessary and you didn't care about the consequences. But it's like what you didn't know you were doing was you were voting in a group of people that believe in a lot of foolish ideologies. One of them being that gender is a social construct. And in their mind, putting trans women into female sports is absolutely 100% okay. There is nothing wrong with that. And biology and science don't actually exist. Now, in the mind of the leftists and the trans activists, trans are humans too, which I totally agree with. And their human rights to be included trumps, you get it? Trumps a woman's right to actually have a sport in which they can compete in and actually win stuff. But what I would like to ask the trans activists and the leftists, and even if there are any trans people watching this, if gender is a social construct, how do you exist? Was there a glitch? Please explain to me what happened. Because if men are constructed to be men and women are constructed to be women, how are trans people a thing? Your own existence contradicts your theory. Now, look, gender and sexual orientation are mental. They're not social or societal. They're mental. How do you feel? Do you feel like a man or a woman? What do you like? They're all things that are in your head. I can almost guarantee that before technology was what it is today, that there were cross-dressers around and extremely feminine men around, maybe in secret, because the times were different. And because the times were different, they weren't able to express how they felt internally like how people are able to do it today. Now, what isn't mental is your sex. Your sex isn't mental. You're born what you're born. And these trans women were born male. The majority of them going through puberty as men, which gives trans women the ultimate advantage in every physical metric. Men are more dominant than women. Going through puberty as a male means that trans athletes are stronger, faster, quicker, better reactions, generally more athletic, just all around superior athletes. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing, women can do to combat that. But to end this video off, I just wanted to talk about something that I find scary about America right now, and the left in general, but America because you voted for this. The leftist movements don't even make sense as a whole. They contradict each other. Leftists have a movement, Black Lives Matter, that's about how hard it is for black men, but they push the idea of male privilege. They have a movement in feminism, which talks about women having equal rights and how hard it is for women. But Joe Biden just crushed women's rights to have a sport in which they can be competitive in. And that's what you voted for. It's scary to me. It honestly is. These are the people that are running America, and us in Europe and people from the outside are supposed to believe that America is the best country in the world. What? Now, I don't know if there's a solution out there that will help trans people feel included while not destroying women's sports completely. But what about if trans only they train with women, or you train with whatever gender you identify with, but you compete on a national or state level, however you do it in America, against other trans. Now, it may mean you won't be able to compete in like school sports or things like that, which I guess it would be a problem. Well, it would be a problem for trans. But I'm just trying to think about a way for it to be fair for everyone. Because even though for trans, they might think it's only fair that we compete with women if we identify as a woman, it's not fair on women, is it? Let's be honest. But I don't know. What if they trained with women and they competed on a regional or national level? I don't know. I'm stuck. You guys let me know.